mean, when you think about church, there's such things as like church clothes and church attire, and I mean, we'll even be out on the road, and it's like, oh, can you come sit in for worship or something like that, and I'm like, oh, I don't have any church clothes with me, and that's not awesome, because it just kind of, it sets up a wall right there where it's like, well, I have to dress a certain way to go to church. I'm sure I have to believe a certain thing or be this sort of, at least some version of me that's closer to perfect than what I am now. But that's not what Jesus is about. He's just, come on in, and that's how church should be, and that's how just a relationship with Jesus should be. Come as you are, and you don't have to put on a tie or anything like that. Just, Jesus loves messy people, and we're all very messy. So
those are rules that we came up with.
I was going to say, I would call it a church on a lot of that stuff, on propagating kind of the myth of what church has to be, and I think a lot of churches are, kind of in the wrong for imposing a certain kind of standard on the attendance, and it's just kind of sad to see, and there's plenty of stories of people just being completely turned off by the behavior of the church.
On the other side of that, there's hundreds of churches. I mean, I live in Nashville. There's a church every block has 7 or 8 churches on it, and there's some awesome churches out there too. So I think that people tend to get in that mindset of like, oh, they or somebody they know had a bad experience with this church full of cotton tops or something, and then they hate us, so Christians are judgy, and like, that's not how it is, So there's churches you'll fit into great, and there's ones you won't, and I think it's important to find the right fit for you and whatever just grows you and your faith and speaks to you. So.